Interview 1.
Welcome to Cultural Corner, where we discuss the evolution of important institutions. Today, we have Mr. David, a public library director, to talk about the changing role of libraries in modern society. Thank you for joining us, David.
Thank you for having me. It's great to talk about this topic.
Libraries have been around for centuries, but how has their role changed in recent years?
Libraries used to be places where people primarily went to borrow books or study, but today, they serve a much broader purpose. They're now community hubs that offer a variety of resources and services beyond just lending books. For example, many libraries today offer free internet access, digital resources, workshops, and even job training programs. We've adapted to meet the needs of our modern communities.
That's interesting. So, how do libraries stay relevant in the digital age when so much information is available online?
That's a great question. Libraries have embraced the digital age by offering online services such as ebooks, audiobooks, and databases that people can access from home. However, they also remain relevant because not everyone has access to the internet or a quiet place to study at home. Libraries offer a safe, welcoming space for everyone, regardless of their economic situation. And beyond that, libraries provide human interaction, which you can't get from a computer.
What challenges do public libraries face today?
One of the biggest challenges is funding. As public institutions, we rely heavily on government funding, and when budgets are tight, libraries are often among the first to face cuts. This limits the services we can offer and the resources we have available. Another challenge is staying relevant to younger generations. We need to find ways to engage them by offering programs and services that interest them, like coding workshops or video game events, while still maintaining our traditional role of promoting literacy and lifelong learning.
How do you think the role of libraries will continue to evolve?
I believe libraries will continue to be important community spaces, but they will also need to adapt even further to meet the needs of the digital age. We'll see more libraries incorporating technology, such as virtual reality for education, and offering even more community-based services. The core mission of libraries to provide access to information and promote learning will stay the same, but how we achieve that mission will evolve with society's needs.
Thank you, David, for sharing your insights on the future of public libraries.
Interview 2.
Welcome to Nature Talks. Today, we're joined by Ms. Sarah, a birdwatching enthusiast, to discuss the rising popularity of birdwatching as a hobby. Thank you for being here, Sarah.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to talk about this hobby that's very close to my heart.
Birdwatching has always been a niche activity, but recently it seems to be gaining more popularity. Why do you think that is?
Birdwatching is definitely experiencing a surge in interest. I think there are a few reasons for this. One reason is that people are looking for hobbies that allow them to connect with nature, especially after spending so much time indoors during the pandemic. Birdwatching is an accessible way to enjoy the outdoors. You don't need a lot of expensive equipment, just a pair of binoculars and a field guide, and you can do it almost anywhere. It's also a peaceful, meditative activity that helps reduce stress.
That makes sense. What skills do you need to get started in birdwatching?
Birdwatching is a hobby that's open to everyone, regardless of skill level. To get started, all you really need is a willingness to observe and be patient. Beginners can start by learning to identify common local birds, either by sight or by their calls. Over time, you'll develop the skills to spot rare species and even identify birds by their behavior. It's a learning process, and every outing is an opportunity to improve.
How does birdwatching benefit the environment?
Birdwatching can have a positive impact on the environment because it raises awareness of the importance of protecting natural habitats. Many birdwatchers become involved in conservation efforts, whether it's by participating in bird counts, supporting wildlife organizations, or advocating for the preservation of important ecosystems. The more people who appreciate birds and nature, the more support there is for protecting the environment.
Do you think the interest in birdwatching will continue to grow?
Absolutely. I believe birdwatching will only continue to grow in popularity, especially as more people seek out ways to relax and connect with nature. It's a hobby that can be enjoyed by people of all ages, and it offers both mental and physical health benefits. Plus, with advances in technology, like birding apps and online communities, it's easier than ever for beginners to get involved and learn from more experienced birdwatchers.
Thank you, Sarah, for sharing your thoughts on birdwatching.
Interview 3.
Welcome to Creative Minds. Today, we're discussing the benefits of learning a musical instrument with Mr. John, a music teacher. Thank you for joining us, John.
It's a pleasure to be here. I love talking about the joys of music education.
Learning a musical instrument seems like a challenging task. Why do you think people should take it up?
Learning a musical instrument can be challenging, but the rewards are well worth the effort. For one, it's a fantastic way to develop discipline and patience. Mastering an instrument takes time and consistent practice, but with dedication, students see progress, and that builds confidence. Playing an instrument also engages the brain in a unique way, improving memory, coordination, and even math skills. Plus, it's a lot of fun.
That's interesting. How does playing an instrument benefit someone socially?
Playing an instrument can open up many social opportunities. Musicians often play in groups, whether it's in a school band, an orchestra, or just jamming with friends. This helps people develop teamwork and communication skills as they need to work together to create a harmonious performance. It's also a great way to meet new people who share the same passion for music.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start learning an instrument as an adult?
I would say it's never too late to start learning an instrument. Adults might feel hesitant because they think it's harder to learn as they get older, but that's not necessarily true. With the right mindset and practice routine, adults can make great progress. My advice is to start with an instrument you're genuinely interested in and set small, achievable goals. Don't expect to master it overnight, but enjoy the learning process.
Do you think the benefits of learning a musical instrument extend beyond childhood?
Absolutely. While learning music as a child has many benefits, adults can also experience a wide range of advantages. Music helps reduce stress, improves cognitive function, and provides a creative outlet. It's also a wonderful way to unwind after a long day. Whether you're 5 or 55, playing music enriches your life in countless ways.
Thank you, John, for sharing your expertise on the benefits of learning a musical instrument.